Should I register my brand? Should I register my trademark? Today on Trademark Guy. Thank you for listening and tuning in to Trademark Guy. And today I'm going to answer a question that was sent by a number of you guys. And the question is, do I really need to register my trademark? Do I need to register my brand? And when we talk about registering your trademark, we're talking about first in the United States and registering with the USPTO, the United States Patent and Trademark Office. So before we move on, what's your trademark? What's a brand? Well, your brand is anything that points to your goods or services. So it could be a name, a logo, a color, a combination. It could be a sound. So anything that points to a source of goods or services. Is the federal trademark registration required? Must you file for a trademark? The answer is no. You actually, many of you have your businesses and you provide services, small mom and pop stores, or small businesses that have goods and services that haven't registered their brand with the Patent and Trademark Office. It is not a requirement, but filing and having trademark registration gives you certain rights that you would not have if you don't register your brand. So what rights do you have? You have what we call common law rights. So in the past, when you open up a store before the internet days, you have geographic rights to be able to use your brand. Common law rights means that you have the rights to use your brand once you use them in commerce, and that is that's common law right. Now, how do we prove who used a trademark first when people don't file for trademarks and they claim common law rights? Well, we'd have to prove with use. We'd have to prove with evidence to see who used it first or what have you. And that can get quite expensive in court. With common law rights, you'll have rights to you can have rights to a geographic area. So suppose you have a burger joint in your neighborhood, and suppose someone has your name burger joint in another state, and you guys found out about each other, and none of you filed for the trademark. Court may say that you have rights to use it in your geographic area, and the other person may have the rights to use it in their geographic area. What's great about federal registration, what's great about filing for your trademark in the United States Patent and Trademark Office is that you have the rights to the entire country once you file it with the Patent and Trademark Office. That'll also give that same example for that small burger joint. You'll have the opportunity to franchise or to open up company-owned, branded stores across the country. With common law rights, you won't be able to do that. You'll be able to license your mark across the country. With common law rights, you won't be able to do that. So it's real important for you to be able to stop others from using the mark around the country with the federal registration, and also allows you to be able to license easier with having a federal registration.
You're a Renaissance man. You work hard and dress well. You care for how you look and you take care of your clothes. You don't crack under pressure, but you do sweat. And your shirt collars get soiled from sweat and dirt. So you use Clean Bee shirt collar protectors to keep your shirt collars dry, sweat-free, and clean. You spend a lot of time and money dry cleaning your shirts because you only wear them once because the shirt collars get so dirty. Save money using our collar protectors. Made from soft cotton, easy application, adheres to your clothes without damaging the material. Say goodbye to ring around the collar. Clean Bee collar protectors.
Federal registration gives you stronger rights in court. It gives you the presumption of ownership in federal court if you have a registered trademark. Without that trademark registration, you'd have to prove ownership in court. Another benefit that filing for a registered trademark gives you is that your trademark is listed with the federal government, with the United States Patent and Trademark Office database. And anybody that's filing for a new trademark or that wants a similar mark as yours will be on notice. They will see your registrations registered, so it'll deter them from trying to take your mark. Now, if you are making goods, if you're providing goods and you have branded goods, if you have a federally registered trademark, you're able to list your trademark with the United States Customs and Border Patrol, and they can prevent importing any infringing goods into the United States. Owning a federal trademark also gives you the right to bring a case in federal court. If you don't have a registered trademark, then you could only sue for trademark infringement in state court. But if you have a federal trademark, you could bring suit in state or federal court. That gives you a lot of different options when it comes to trademark infringement. Another very big important thing is that trademark protection is more and more important around the world. And as the borders close and as people are able to provide services across the oceans and provide goods across the world, trademark protection in other countries are important. And when you have a federally registered trademark, it's easier to base your trademark registration in another country on your federal trademark. And last thing I'll say is that having a federal registered trademark allows you to put that R with a circle at the end of your brand. Very important. That gives the world notice that you own this federally registered trademark. It puts the public on notice. Very important. So you see that sometimes people use a TM or the R. The R is the gold standard. You want to be able to use that R with your brand. All right. So those are just some tips and some benefits about why it's important to own a federally registered trademark. Thank you for watching Trademark Guy.